I guess. This is now multiple times where I have tried to go live and it hasn't worked. Either because of my own mistake or I'm just doing something, or like YouTube is doing something stupid. But it's Oklahoma week. We got recruiting up first though. I'll go over my recruiting class again real quick just because, you know, why not? Got a little bit to show. And, you know, we look at our top classes. 5 stars. Who has the most? That's right. You're fighting Texas Aggies with 7. Along with 10 4-stars for a total of 20 commits in the #1 class in the country. And it's not even close. Sorry. Notre Dame. That's another big dub I have over you guys. It's just a tough look, man. Right now, we're just scouting. We're looking for gems, guys who haven't even been offered, guys who haven't or aren't being recruited, just to see if, you know, whenever the transfer portal opens up, if there's anyone who I, you know, want to add to the class, I can offer them a scholarship and essentially guarantee that they will join my class. So, going well so far. I'm just going to get back to scouting before we head into some gameplay. Let's see. So, I mean, I think again we're just going to go through we're going to go down to the state of California. And we are going to filter by if they have offers or not. These high schoolers, we're scouting them. We just want to know if there's any gems we can find here. Braden Yates, maybe not you because you're a 2-star. Maybe not you too, Mr. Becker, but Mitch Flanagan. Will we find any more gems with the rest of these scouting points? Oh, and Emmanuel Prado is a bust. We are not going to be keeping him on the big board. Peyton Van Lanen, an 85 speed bust at safety. Eli Bramble right here. 95 speed. He's fast. He's small, but he is not a gem and not what I'm looking for. Daquan Fala, a gem at wide receiver. 87 spectacular catch and 88 speed with a 6'3", 200-pound frame. 93 jumping. Pretty solid. I'm going to have 4 wide receivers in this class, though, in the form of a couple gems here. So, along with 2 very fast wide receivers, with Manu Timu of being a 5-star. Yeah, Fala is... We can just remove him from the board, quite frankly. Have we scouted this kid? We haven't. Spencer Balkison, a 4-star out of Mansfield, Texas, who has been unrecruited. But if I have anything to say about it, it's going to stay that way. We are not going to be adding him to the class. Some of these other players, it's kind of reaching some slim pickings here, as a lot of these guys already have offers. So we are just going to scout people just for the fun of it. Alright, we'll take a look here. We've already scouted Bello, Jamie Bello. The rest of them are fair game. Ben Funchess, a right tackle. Nothing there. No Deacon Yaboa. Sick name, though. Clifton Moses. A wide receiver. Not offering me much there. He is not going to join this recruiting class. Eric Manziel. Alright. I think just for the name, we have to keep Eric on the recruiting board just for the name, because you know, maybe headcanon he's related to Johnny, and he may be destined to come to College Station in Aggie Land, donning the maroon and white. And Lorenzo Russo, be a weird way to spell Russo. A bust there, and Emmanuel Arias, another bust. We can scout a few more players here. We already checked out Texas. You know what? Why don't we check out the state of North Carolina and see who could use an offer? Any 3 stars. We got a few. I got to for the name, Cookus. You know, I generally don't consider JUCO players, but maybe in this case, I will just for scouting. And everyone else from North Carolina. Orlando Tubbs. Solid, but that's all. Earl Thomas, a gem in Earl Thomas, 90 speed. You know, he looks nothing like how I remember Earl, but nonetheless, we will, receiving back, we have enough running backs and wide receivers in this class. It just doesn't make sense to leave him on here. Now we have David Cookus. We're going to be scouting him, and nothing good from the prospect out of Durham. Skylar Coleman, a bust, so you know that means we're going to be taking him off of our big board. And Braden Group, nothing. We'll be able to get in, I believe all of these cats are on max points. They are. So we'll add one other player and get a little bit of scouting done. Let's scout a 1-star. Any 1-stars want to... No 1-stars want to play for me. Any of them have no offers. Who I can... Why are they all in their top 8s if they have no offers? Man, that's kind of crazy. Well, no 1-stars. Let's find a 2-star. You. George Perkins. 86 speed. 58 zone. Oh, that's... And 55 tackle. I already... Yeah, there's no point in that. Alright. We're going to get into it now. We're playing the Oklahoma Sooners. I'm going to be... I've been going between the generic veer and shoot offense and my custom Texas A&M playbook. Okay, good. They have the Rough Rider uniforms. Which makes me very happy. Now, I do wish that they had the white ones. We are going to be wearing white at home, though, because I do enjoy seeing other teams' uniforms even when we're at home, considering we only have one helmet option, 2 jerseys, and 2 pairs of pants. Not much excitement there. I don't know who to blame for that, but it is what it is. Traditional look. I dig it. I will say, I wish we had some black uniforms, though. And there's Queen Rev.
A celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College.
All right.
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
We're kicking off first here at home. We are undefeated. We have one game after this, and it is against LSU, I believe.
Out of the end zone.
We just came off of a win against Texas in Austin, and now we get to face Texas's arch rival in the Oklahoma Sooners. We've been on fire, but we have had quarterback problems. Redshirt freshman Juan Gallegos has struggled with interceptions.
There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy.
We saw that all the way, but they do get the completion there, as I believe, yes, Jackson Arnold is still the man in charge in Norman. And Gabe Brownlow-Dindy with the tackle for loss there. He is 15 now on the season. Going to be using Torian York and Damian Sanford for most of this game here. Motion to the right in the wide set. They run with counter. And up to make the tackle is Javian Toviano, who, if you were here yesterday in my stream, you know that he transferred in this past offseason from the LSU Tigers. We were able to add him as part of that transfer class. He wanted to move closer to home. And, oh, Des Ricks jumps the route deep downfield for the pick. And Des Ricks is not able to bring it back to the house, as he often has this season. But that swings the momentum in our favor and gets an early stop to this game so we can begin to build a lead. And number 5, West Virginia lost. That is a shock to me. I definitely thought we'd be seeing them in the playoffs again. Maybe we still do, but who knows?
The offense starts with a short field.
Gallegos in the gun. Empty set over the middle. Over the middle to Isaiah Williams, a 4-star prospect out of Florida. He's going to be a true freshman in College Station this coming fall. I'm very excited for his future with the Aggies. Handing it off to Michael Harrison Pilot, currently a free safety at Texas Tech after being recruited as a wide receiver at Houston. We moved him to running back after year 1 in our Dynasty. He's been a solid receiving back and change of pace as a third down back who can bring a little bit of a little more wiggle compared to the bruising ability of some of our other quarterbacks. And that was lobbed a little bit more than I should have lobbed it, but Jaden Platt, tight end, brings it in. I'm excited for Platt too. He was one of our highest graded players according to PFF this past year. Had an amazing catch in the bowl game against Oklahoma State down in Houston. Very excited for his future as well. A lot of Aggies who I am very high on going into this next season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job.
And now we are ready for our second defensive drive of the game after that Des Ricks interception. Jackson Arnold's in the gun, and he hands it off this time on a sweep. And Javon Thomas up to make the tackle from his role in the slot. York, the lone linebacker in the middle. And that is... I'm not sure who came up to make that tackle on Gavin Sawchuk, but York was not able to bring him down, and the safety was able to come in and help out. And that is a great catch there, and a great throw right where the safety couldn't get him and let him enough to get open from his man. They now have it right around midfield. I've definitely gotten much better at defense. This is on All-American difficulty, and it's a difficulty I usually play on. I will probably be moving to Heisman soon, just because I have found at times that it can be a little too easy. But this season, you know, without Connor Wigman and Ruben Owens, you know, without, you know, star players, it is tougher to move the ball efficiently. And I'm surprised that wasn't intercepted. But they do get a first down. My third down defense, though, still needs a lot of work. I'd like to use their linebackers just because of that. I can help out in the run game or in the passing game. My goodness. What a tackle there by Bo Wolford. He is a generated player. He is a redshirt freshman along the edge. Oh, and I overran him on that play. That was just a terrible angle on my end with Davis there. We're running man coverage across the board, cover 0. And they are able to exploit us as we play off, and they have a quick little hitch route there, getting them a first down.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off play action on first down.
And that is a sack right there.
And here comes the offense on second down.
If you see that visual glitch up at the top right, the stadium rank for me, it says rank 0. I believe I'm first, but I'm not sure why it says 0. Beyond me. I've run man coverage and cover 0 the last like 2 or 3 third downs. Has not worked yet, so I'm expecting a screen here. Diagnose it correctly. That is a play from NCAA 14 from the Oregon playbook. I know it too well. I'm not falling for that. And I am surprised he drilled that, but that is in. Tony Mama, our electric 12th man kick returner, is back, and he's going to take this one out. Oh, and he got the edge. Tony Mama is gone. Say goodbye to Tony Mama. 97 speed. Pure speed down the sideline, returning the kickoff for a touchdown. The offense has only stepped onto the field once, and we are already up 14-3. And they hit my kicker there, which means we're going to be able to accept this roughing call and be able to sky the kick. We're going to accept that. I think this is going to be enough power to keep it in bounds, and it is, which means we're going to be able to pin them deep in their own territory. That's exactly how to do it. The computer, at least in my experience, has had so many roughing calls, whether it's the punter or the kicker. It's actually absurd. It pisses me off every single time it happens to me. But you ever draw a roughing the kicker penalty on a PAT, accept it and do what I just did. Sky kick it about half power, and you will pin your opponent very, very deep, unless they know the fair catch rules, in which case they'll just fair catch it. It'll be brought out to the 25. If they don't, though, you're going to pin them very deep in their territory. What up to everyone watching right now? It is OU week on my Dynasty Year 3 All-American difficulty. Yo, what's up, Key? How you doing? Let me know, man. Stadium pulse is going crazy. Oh, and that should have been picked, but that's crazy, man. That's crazy, catching it off the tip like that. I don't even know who that dude is. Mekhi Townsmore.
Well, he's able to make
man.
it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. You think about great Oklahoma receivers recently. Guys like C.D. Lamb,
Hey,
Sterling Shepard,
I totally understand. You'll enjoy it a lot once you get your hands on it. And hey, maybe it's good to give it a little bit of time. You know, there's a lot of bugs that still need to be worked out. A lot of quality of life improvements that need to be made. I mean, if you look up at the top right of the screen right now, a Stadium Pulse is set. Oh, you have to give it a sec. But the Stadium Pulse is working, but the Stadium Rank says 0. Clearly, that's probably a visual bug. I have had recruits with 100 speed, which is, again, a visual bug. They really only have 99 speed. And you can't change like generated players' numbers, which makes sense if it's a real player, right, for NIL reasons. But you can't change like recruits' numbers once they sign with you, their jersey numbers. So that's pretty annoying. And you know, maybe once you get the game, some of those things might be worked out. Man, another third down completion. But hey, you know, that's one way to look at it. On the bright side, there is you'll be able to not have to deal with some of the fumble. You won't have to deal with some of the bugs and other glitches that are prevalent in this game. And hopefully they fine-tune recruiting as well, because quite frankly, after a few years, it does get really easy. I'm already starting to want to leave A&M for a smaller school so I can do a rebuild, because right now recruiting is just too easy. I have 7 5-stars in this class, and they were all committed probably 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I want to say I'm in week 11 or 12 now. Week 11. It's week 11. When you have 7 5-stars in like week 7 or week 8, that's when you know, all right, it's time to move on. Key, what's your favorite team? Like, what, you got a team that you cheer for, you support? Got a first down there. A little hot route action. Oh, dime. Oh, I stepped out of bounds. Dang it. Great throw, though. Great throw by Gallegos. And we should have Valencia. You don't have a college team? Man, who you want to start a dynasty with, man? You got any team to choose from at that point. Hey, I don't blame you. It's easy for me because I'm in college, so like, you know, I go to A&M. It makes it a very natural choice. But I mean, maybe you start actually cheering for a college team based off of who you pick in your dynasty. You know, that'd be pretty dope. Oh, what a catch by Nick Anderson against his former team. What a snag across the middle of the slant. I know, for me growing up, I grew up a Longhorn. Weird that I go to A&M now, yeah. But I also loved playing as TCU and Oregon because of their uniform choices. Let's see. Also Hawaii. Hawaii's a fun one. I might try to take over as their head coach if given the opportunity in this save. Another sweep with Sawchuk. It's one of the fastest running backs in the game, where we've held him to -3 yards so far today. We have him now on 3rd and 10. We're bringing the house. Oh, and Des Ricks gets another pick as we jump the route there with a perfect timing pick. I'm really glad that we got him out of the portal from Bama. Surprised he entered, though. I don't necessarily know why he did it. We're probably going to want to hit the... Oh, snap. Oh, wow. I don't know how we got out of that, but we did. That is the perk of having a very elusive quarterback back there in Gallegos. He's got, I think it's 94 speed, so very fast. And we have Jaden Platt, who's going to just Oh, he doesn't quite take it in, but he gets it to the 1. We're going to power this one in with Valencia. Never mind. We are not, because the offensive line did not block. We'll hit Platt in the flat. Platt in the flat. Platt in the flat.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now.
Oh, and we didn't even get in because of that terrible block. It's all right, though. We are going to punch this one in right here. Pop that one up into the air. San Diego State. Hey, I respect that. I actually don't know what their fight song is, so I'll have to listen to that or play against them so I can hear it. But I will say, San Diego State, I really like their uniforms in this game. The detail they have on their shoulder pads, like the shoulder design, it's sick. So if you start a dynasty with San Diego State, man, you are. I don't blame you one bit. That sounds like a lot of fun, and it'd be a fun rebuild if you can make San Diego State a powerhouse. Because for me, if I don't know who to pick, I kind of lean towards who has the best uniform options, because that's something that, you can't change. You can get a program to be recruiting 5 stars year in and year out. You can get a program to develop first-round talent. You can't upgrade your stadium or your uniforms. So, got to make do with what you got. Like with A&M here, I got one helmet. I got this maroon helmet. I got a maroon and white jersey and pants, and that's it. I got nothing special. So, San Diego State, I really like. Yo, Dante in the house. Oh, and we're toast. Oh, Toviano, touchdown saving tackle right there. The transfer from LSU making a play. Okay, 2-minute warning. We are going to. Now we'll stay in this cover 2 shell. And York is up there to read that like a book. All right. Yeah, I know. Key, I know. Like if you've watched any of Dante's rebuilds, like he's been using Kennesaw State, but he imposes some of those rules to make it more interesting. So whenever you get the game, run it up with San Diego State, self-impose some rules to make it interesting. And yo, coach, what is up, my guy? Oh, nuts. Man, Des Ricks already has 2 interceptions on the day. I tried to get a 3rd and failed miserably as they just toasted me. Just so y'all know, if you didn't catch it, on an All-American difficulty, probably going to be moving to Heisman. Tweaking. Yeah, man. I mean, oh gosh. I definitely feel that, because like I might even start doing something like that on this save, because quite honestly things are getting kind of monotonous with recruiting, which I love, but man, when I have 7 5-stars already in my class and I beat up on most teams, so I'm thinking of not just like implementing some like rules for myself, like no hot routes, no audibles, only throwing it to the primary receiver, that kind of thing. But also, I think I might do a rebuild. Heisman crazy. I kind of want to try it though, man. I mean, I've dropped 90 on multiple teams, and I'm just like, maybe I should self-impose rules first before I try moving to Heisman. Because I mean, I know you've played on it. Try and play now, yeah. Definitely would be much lower stakes. Heisman Wild. Hey, maybe I got to do a play now on Heisman against San Diego State or so. Oh yes, Miles Davis, my man. Yeah, like this is just ugly. But a play now against San Diego State. Then I hear that fight song that you like, Key. I mean, and get a look at their uniforms again. I schedule teams in this Dynasty just so I can play teams with dope uniforms. Like, I mean, let's see. Like when I won with Kennesaw, finally. Yeah, I get that. Because now wins are just more run-of-the-mill stuff rather than, like, you know, I really have to earn it and I'm satisfied with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I'm with you there, coach. Like, I used to play all Madden when I, like, played Madden a ton, but nah. Oh, let's go. Then I moved to All-Pro and Javon Thomas, pick 6. What is going on? The meltdown with Jackson Arnold and the Sooners is crazy. Yeah, 49-10, and we still got a minute left. Yeah, that's crazy. Although I am looking forward to the ECG Dynasty with Kennesaw State. Luck of the draw, it happens. I drew them. But look, I'm excited for the grind, you know. We just need to get everyone in there, and then we'll be ready to roll. Keep running these curls. Cause I mean, yeah, we're in a cover 6. I want to go in a cover 3 shell. Let's confuse him a little bit. Still whiffing on some tackles. Oh man, that's a bummer. I see key. Like for stuff like that, I really do wish that they had cross-platform dynasties. Oh my goodness, and Toviano just got toasted off the line of scrimmage. Yeah, I wish it was cross-platform. Yeah, I hate going up against hurry-up offenses. I mean, your guys just get tired, which, you know, exacerbates the wear and tear system. Not to mention, right, like you have very limited play calling at that point. Can't make subs. And then on offense, I mean, I feel like it can be helpful, but the lack of subs, again, in my opinion, and smaller playbook available, not my favorite. I'm going to take off and scramble here, get out of bounds, save some clock. And they look like they're in cover 4.
Quarterback checking off.
We're going to try to send him so that way we can hopefully open up that wheel route, which didn't end, not to mention I just tossed it straight out of bounds, so it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. They are in another cover 4 look right now, which means if I send you on that fly, I should have Harrison Pilot. Oh, they rotated in cover 3.
He's got it down the left. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on.
I enjoy looking at it from this side, trying to understand the coverages and whatnot. They might be in a cover 0 or cover 4 because we're so condensed. Just because it helps me diagnose things and makes it more fun, because I try to draw up plays using hot routes that'll expose a defense rather than, you know, quote unquote just playing. Makes it a little interesting because now I have him. Oh, and I threw a pick because I got hit. I had Harrison Pilot wide open over the middle because it was indeed cover 4. Yeah, man, they haven't been running any man, and I mean, even there, like, they generated pressure in a cover 4 look, which generally you don't send more than 4 guys when you're running that coverage, so they were able to get a hit while only rushing 4. Oh man, I don't get to see the last play. Oh, Chemo's here. Hola. Aren't you supposed to be in class? Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm surprised by the amount of zone they run sometimes. I mean, it looks like, yeah, I mean, because they only got 3 and they're pretty, at 11:45. This one, I should have Isaiah Williams underneath. Oh, we're going to find you short. And spin move. This, out of all the ball carrier moves right now, I think the spin move is the most broken. Okay, they look like they're in a cover 3 because the corners are off. We're able to just outrun him because my guard was an idiot and didn't get to him quick enough. We're just going to run the ball more. I've been throwing it too much. And I don't understand how the Heisman system works because right now Torian York, my middle linebacker, is first in Heisman voting and has been since I think week 3.
That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long.
Oh, you brought pressure.
Any success when they decide to run it.
Going to try to get it himself.
Yeah, my quarterback's just too fast, though. What were y'all running? Okay. Jeez. Have not seen that one yet. Okay, so this looks like a cover 2 man because their corners are going to press us, which if that's the case, I should have William. Nope, they... Oh my goodness. That was just me assuming it actually was cover 2 man, and I was wrong. Yep. They dropped into a zone. All right. Yep, got you short and third and manageable here. I want this formation because I want to see if I can run the ball here.
He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's
No,
coming
I
out
like
of his hands
this
so
call right here. Circle should be open. Yep. And easy money. Yeah, see, I'm so used to doing this. I wonder how it will be in our ACG Dynasty when I can't make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage, you know? And I just got to go with a base play. Because, I mean, I generally do call plays from the coach's suggestions, but I love me some adjustments pre-snap based off of what they give me, or if I just want to run a different play. 1v1 you on stream, I can do that. I haven't played my brother yet, and that should be fun. Yeah, Dante, do you impose the like no hot routes, no pre-snap like audibles in your Kennesaw State one? Because I haven't been able to like actually tune into any episodes yet, but I know you have some of the other rules. Also, in my opinion, Mo Bamba does not hit different. Okay, yep, same rules. Okay, I'll have to watch it then, just because like I think that's such an interesting change because that's something I've never ever considered. So does that mean you don't even like flip the direction of a running play, depending on numbers in the box? Because that's something I guess like almost second nature for me at certain points. And I'll have to like, you know, make sure I'll have to make sure I don't do that then. Oh no, that was goofy. I don't no. Why are you giving me the same play over and over again? Right, everything post snap. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah. Safe to say I won't be beating Oklahoma like this with Kennesaw State in the first couple years. Anything pre-snap you can't do except making sure. Okay, that's valid. I can do that. That's pretty simple. I am excited though for the user v user games. That'll be a lot of fun. There you go, Toviano. No gain for Gavin Sawchuk, who I think, you know, is a baller at Oklahoma out of Valor Christian in Colorado.
have the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Throwing right.
Oh, easy. I don't know who Jenkins is. Yeah, I could definitely see how Caden Jenkins, he's got to be a recruit. Cool, because, yes, yeah, then you know that, you know, everyone has the level playing field, right? And, yeah, that's something I got to learn the Kennesaw State playbook. I've seen some YouTubers in early access do rebuilds with Kennesaw State, but they generally just showed, like, they generally simmed games instead of doing a lot of gameplay. So it meant that I didn't actually get to see much of the playbook. I do know, however, that they are quite thin at... Oh, I didn't know we were allowed to choose our own playbook, honestly. Am I able to make a custom one? Because, like, right now, I'm using a custom playbook. It's a modified based off of Texas A&M's. But I guess I kind of just assumed we were supposed to use the team's default. Because if I'm allowed to use not just another team's, but like a custom playbook, I would do that too, but I didn't want to cheese it. Okay, use whatever I want. I can for sure do that, yeah.
You're seeing all of that in this game. That's why they're one of the best run defenses in the nation.
And that's all you want, right?
Dobbs is getting a little beat up there. Yeah, because he's on the field so dang much.
Get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game.
Jordan Pride.
Oh,
yeah, that's fair. The thing is, though, you can adjust, you know, how often any play is. Okay, we have a cool off limit. Okay, because you can edit what coach suggests whenever you're customizing a playbook in certain situations. But okay, having a cool play cooldown limit, I think, is a good move. I whiffed on that tackle and that one and another one. Well, that's another touchdown for OU. Taylor Tatum, another former 4-star, but this time out of Longview, Texas. I know that there was a lot of thoughts that he would end up. Hey, Sora, yes sir, dropping a 70 burger on Oklahoma. It's All-American. Yeah, and I also hate OU. Yeah, the tackling is, it's the angles. Like I don't know if the angles that players take is a skill issue on my end, or if it's also kind of just like the game engine or whatnot being a little screwy. But the tackles, yeah, I have trouble with a lot of tackles. You need abilities. Like Torian York has a good ability for hit sticking, which of course, like unlike Madden, it's really no guarantee, but it does give it a better chance of working. Yeah, defense in general, for sure, not, it ain't it. Like, my goodness. I have so much trouble on defense sometimes, but I've definitely improved. Thank goodness. And that is a touchdown. You got a 66 overall defense. Is Kennesaw State's defense better than them? Jeez. Because I could have sworn Kennesaw State had like a 71 or something.
And he added the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
We are kicking off here.
He'll bring it out.
See, look at that. Broke a tackle there, although that was a running back trying to lay the boom. So Westmoreland, yeah. They have a couple, like, you know, players in the high 70s, which, you know, legit for a team in their first year in FBS. I'll take it. I'll definitely be attached to some of those players, you know. Like, that's the one thing I love about Dynasty is you forge bonds with these players. Not just the real guys, but also the recruits. Especially if you have a cool story of how you got them on campus, which I'm sure I'll have at Kennesaw if I'm able to steal any even, like, you know, 3 or 4-star prospects down there. They will be campus legends. And Sawchuk. Man, yeah, the memories at the memories in NCAA 14. I had many long dynasties. I think I had one that I played over 10 in-game seasons at Texas back when I was a Longhorn, before I got here to College Station. Will Shipley, hey, he's a dog. My man is now an Eagle, and I couldn't be more excited. Having Saquon and him in the same backfield is going to be pretty dangerous. If you ask me, there's the rankings. Farmers fight, am I right? Goofy odd looking boys. They really didn't do. They really did A&M no favors with some of the graphics of the Yell leaders and Reveille. People already flame us enough, and now it's only grown online. Justifiably so, though. Reveille looks pretty awful in the game. And yeah, 97 speed. There is no punter in the country that is catching him. Yeah, we're gonna drop 90 on these kids. Hopefully 100. Be my first game of 100 points or more. Day. I'm not familiar with who Day is. I'm assuming he had to have played at Clemson, right? Oh my goodness, yeah. Javon Thomas, his second pick 6 of the day. If he can squeak it in, he does. Javon Thomas to the house. Second house call today. Yeah, this is ugly. Day played at Hawaii. Hey. Oh. I played Hawaii earlier this season. They actually gave me a run for my money. And the... Okay. Transferred. The first ever Road to Glory I did was on NCAA 10. And I was a 7-foot tall running back at Hawaii. I won the Heisman 3 out of 4 years. And Natty those 3 years as well. That was how I got into the NCAA series, and I just got cooked. I just got cooked. Man coverage with Torian York, not my forte. He doesn't have the fastest speed rating. Oh, they put in their backups. Des Ricks with another pick. Yep, this is ugly. 3 interceptions for Des Ricks, younger brother of Eli Ricks, who is now an Eagle after being an LSU Tiger and Alabama Crimson Tide. Let's not forget, he went to both schools.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, fourth quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football.
That was not good because I was rolling out the wrong way. They need to bring back the mass substitutions because I would love just to put in my backups right now. And Harrison Pilot, low on his shoulder, respect. Okay, look like they're in cover 4. This will make them choose not to cover one of them. Oh, nice. Ran out of bounds, so interception. That's wonderful. Well, not getting to 98 this drive. Okay, if you keep running backwards, maybe we'll get to 100 even, if with a safety here.
They got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
From his end zone, looking to throw, got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, incomplete. That's right. 3rd and 20, boy. 3rd and 20, boy. Hate OU. Yeah, I normally sim too, because normally I would just be like bored out of my mind destroying a team like this. But it's Oklahoma, who I have a personal disdain for, and I'm streaming. You know what I mean? And it's like I would get to recruiting, but there's no one for like recruiting any more players than I already have would be detrimental to my roster because I don't have enough players leaving to justify a full recruiting class. I already have the #1 class in the nation with 21 commits. 7 of them are 5 stars. We have a few more 4 stars who are also on the verge of committing. I believe most, if not all of them, will commit after this game.
Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
I don't know if that's luck of the draw, just with the generation of the recruits this season, or if it's because of where I'm at in my dynasty, where I'm at with my my coach and my points that I've spent. But recruiting this year has been a breeze, to say the least.
This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country.
Okay, this is not getting us anywhere. Let's see how we do with the read option.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, he'll pull it on the read.
I cut back outside a little bit too bad of an angle.
After the strong run on 2nd down,
3rd and 3.
do it again. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Nice move to pick up.
Oh, got blown up. I don't fumble that often unless my player has a lot of wear and tear, I've found. Which, maybe that's a good thing, but not many fumbles in this game. Let's just see how this goes.
They'll throw it on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone.
Donovan Green could not bring it in after we chucked it up deep to him. Yeah, I'm going to have to sub in the backup, at least the backup quarterback and running back. They're kind of taking some hits. They just don't need that going into next week and then the SEC championship game.
Steps away to find some room. Wide open downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after a
Yeah, buddy.
game. This aerial attack has
Closing in on 100 points.
chunk play. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is
Sora, do you plan on starting any dynasties, like any personal dynasties? Once you get your stuff all set up.
So you know the defense is going to be key.
Let's go with this play.
It's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Oh, nuts.
catch. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2.
Yeah,
So
he
on
was
4th
thinking
and goal,
6.
Already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Unleashes to the end zone.
Oh, we tried. We're trying for 100.
Time today. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in.
Let's run it.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
York, you could have picked that off, boy. Could have picked that off.
On 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw.
Yeah, I know. Some of the commentary just doesn't fit.
And he gets into the
Florida one.
4-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
That slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world.
Yeah, always got to do one with a homer team.
Good routes. You saw it on that play.
Homer team and then a rebuild. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. Hey, coach, you are right there, man. You do not have to wait much longer. I don't give a hoot what Kennesaw State does. See, it's things like that where, I kind of like, that's kind of creative, Now, is it ever going to be used out of context? Maybe, probably once or twice. I know when you line up in the pistol, he'll occasionally say, like, so-and-so, like, lines up, ready to fire from the pistol, which I'm like, okay, good play on words. Like, pretty creative. It's clear that they put time into recording their lines and have a lot of dialogue. I guess for me, I'm a little disappointed in some of the repetitiveness and the timing of some of the things that are said. And man, Gallegos has lost composure and we're playing at home. Boy.
getting the double.
Yeah, and listen,
Man, it don't
this
matter.
makes the post-game handshake
Let's just
fun
run this clock
sometimes.
out. Oh,
If
shoot, I
you
forgot
choose
to turn
run
on
something and
chew
keep
clock.
chugging and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator.
There we go.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the
Let's
game late,
run the
you're
clock
handing it
out
off.
here.
We were in Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out.
And we only need to run one more play.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has
And
done.
that is game right there after our quarterback takes a little bit of a lick.
This wasn't a great day.
And we just beat the hell out of OU.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see.
Game right there.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on the show today, James.
Yep, 6 touchdowns, player of the game, but I know I threw at least a few interceptions. Didn't get to break 100 like I thought I would. Pretty bad fourth quarter on my end, but 90 on Oklahoma, I'll never complain about that. Let's take a look then at our Heisman watch, where it's still Torian York at number 1, and then Solomon Williams, I don't know what he's done in order to garner that kind of attention, but we're going to next week. I do like how fast everything sims in this. Much better than 14, which I guess is to be expected considering you're on a console 2 generations later. Yep, and there's 2 of my 3 other players who I'm targeting. Only gems at 3-star in this class. Javon Thomas, yep, player of the week on defense. Love to see it. I do think the logic for those awards is kind of scuffed sometimes, but what can you do? And Torian York and Des Ricks is now up there. Not surprised Solomon Williams drops. Chase Hendricks, dang, what a game. Torian York's going to win the Heisman. It's going to be crazy. But if you want to look at my recruiting class, yeah, it's much better than everyone else's. I'm not even going to bother just scouting a bunch of random people at this point. Ferrera's about to commit. Ojemudia from Honolulu somehow. Also, for those of y'all who are watching, I need to know, do I offer Eric Manziel a scholarship here? And in our in the 12th take canon, is Eric Manziel related to Johnny Football? Because when I saw him, I'm like, okay, of course I get that answer from you, Chemo. But I think it'd be pretty cool to recruit a Manziel to College Station, and we should be getting a commitment right here in the form of Josh Ferreira. Lovely. And then we have our last game here. A&M and LSU, who are 7-4. We get to play in Death Valley. Auburn beat Georgia in overtime. That is quite crazy. Why did we move back? Because we didn't play a game this week? That is actually crazy. That's preposterous. 8-3 Miami is number 5 ahead of 10-1 Notre Dame. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Well, that's going to wrap it up for my OU week live stream with the 12th take. Please give us a subscription Oh, wait, everyone's here. And of course, tune in to East Coast Gridiron. Whenever we do our live streams, we'll have our Dynasty. That'll be fun to follow. Join the Discord if you're not a weirdo. And we'll be catching you probably tomorrow with another stream. So see y'all later.